Nigeria must harness blockchain technology's immense potential. This was a submission of experts and stakeholders at the Blockchain Association of Nigeria and National Information Technology Development Agencies, a meeting during an idea-sharing session in Lagos. Participants identified the importance of deploying blockchain technology to strengthen the country's cyberspace security and stimulate economic growth.
The role that blockchain plays in the entire global economy is huge. And if we remain behind, if we do not do something about it, now, there could be a very big challenge. As it is today, Nigeria is one of the, if not the first country in Africa to come up with both implementation roadmap and also a policy targeted towards adopting blockchain as a catalyst that could change the narrative of our economic space.
If you check the top 10 countries in the world, you will see that they are being driven by technology. And that is the opportunity that blockchain has given to us. The opportunity for Africa and Nigeria especially to leapfrog and level up with the rest of the world, right, in technology, and we begin to create solutions that addresses our problems. We begin to create value through the blockchain ecosystem. Why? Because the blockchain technology is the only sector in tech that can absorb any sector, both the private, the public, the traditional, the finance and technical sector.
Tell you that the chairman of the Federal Inland Revenue Service, Mr. Mohammed Nami, has said tax authorities must continue to explore and adopt measures and innovative initiatives that would lead to the optimization of tax revenue for all levels of government. This is against the backdrop of the present administration's tax reforms aimed at broadening the tax net and boosting non-oil revenue. Lara Folayan reports.
The Federal Inland Revenue Service raked in a record 5.5 trillion naira in tax income for the first 6 months of the year. The agency is now working towards building on this by way of new strategies. It also believes that for more progress to be made in this regard, tax authorities must find new ways of getting the most from tax revenue.
We are lucky to have a new administration that from day one has indicated interest in eliminating multiple taxation in our economy. The implication of that is that what we call informal taxes, what we call black taxes.
The FIRS boss identifies with the present administration's emphasis on the role of tax income in expenditure funding, hence the need for optimizing taxation sources in the most efficient, effective, more inclusive and sustainable ways.
The local government chairman going forward, the state governors going forward, Mr. President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, who have more money to build roads, that is critical infrastructure that will require. We have more money to provide social services to our people.
You know where to pay to, so that anybody coming to you from another side will not be entertained. And we make the taxes to be paid well known to the public. Not that when you are shading something, somebody tells you to come and pay tire taxes, house taxes and the rest. No.
This view is shared by other taxation stakeholders who see a need for better clarification on taxation rights, integration of tax collection functions, funding of tax agencies, and the use of the right kind of technology to boost the process.
Many Nigerians pay actually a lot of taxes, but not all of those taxes, in quotes, get to government. It introduces complexity for doing business, and it depletes the returns on investments.
The taxation experts also advise that the best approach to enhancing tax revenue collection is not by bringing in more taxes, but exploring existing ones with high yield potentials. Lara Folayan, TVC News, Abuja.